Hi everybody, welcome to day 8 of the T-Rex training program. Today we're at the high school pool, and today our safety topic is wave, tide, or ride, follow the guide. So oftentimes your guide or the person that's going to be in charge of the pool is the lifeguard. But you can also do a lot of things yourself, and there's a lot of stuff in the pool area that is designed to keep you safe and designed to just warn you about some certain things so that we can maintain safety in a pool area. All right, so we are gonna walk into the pool and check out some stuff, see what we got. All right, so we are in the pool area. So we are at the high school pool. The water is right here. Got the bunch of different stuff around here that's labeled and marked, and it's designed to keep you safe. So let's talk about a couple of those things. First thing that you often see is that little symbol. So typically in a lower depth area, you are going to see a symbol like this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Says no diving. Okay, so typically in those shallow areas, so it looks like there's no diving signals all the way up until the 8 feet mark. So as you continue down the pool deck, you're going to continue to see those no diving tiles. Okay, so just designed to keep you safe, to make sure that we do not have any head injuries in these areas. Also around the pool, there's a lot of equipment for lifeguards. So down the way, you're gonna notice what's called a backboard. It's a board designed so if you were to have a back or neck injury, this board is used to stabilize you so that lifeguards and emergency personnel can properly move you to where you need to go to get proper care. Okay. Also, what you're going to see are some lifeguard tubes. Okay, so just some areas around the pool. And then there's another backboard over in the corner as well. That's that orange thing over there. Also, there is a lifeguard office. That's typically the first aid station. So it says here though that the first aid is at the lifeguard stand. Okay, so just a sign to tell you where to go if you ever needed any first aid. Also, there is what is called an AED. An AED is a tool that is often used when somebody is having a heart emergency. So if the heart isn't beating properly, it's off of its rhythm, typically that AED is going to be used. So if you ever are with somebody that has a certain heart condition, oftentimes an AED is going to be used in the case of an emergency. Okay. All right. One last thing that's really designed to keep you safe is that there is a list of pool rules. All right. So list of pool rules right here. All these rules are just designed to keep you safe. All right, so all of these rules are a little different depending on the pool that you are at. So the pool rules for the high school pool are: number 1, do not enter the pool if you have a communicable disease or an open cut. A communicable disease is a disease that is easily spread, or an open cut. So if you have a cut that was just bleeding and it's not scabbed over yet, then you want to stay out of the pool so that you're not transmitting any disease or that you're not getting any disease yourself, any sort of infection. Number 2, do not bring food, drink, gum, or tobacco into the pool. That's just to keep people safe and to keep this environment clean. Number 3, shower before entering the pool and after use of toilet facilities. So that's just to keep you safe and to make sure that the water is staying clean as well. Number 4, do not run or engage in rough play in the pool area. So do not run, because the ground will get slippery over time as people are getting out of the pool and walking around. So make sure that you are walking so that we don't slip and fall and hurt ourselves, or engage in rough play. So make sure you're just being responsible and that you're not putting yourself in harm's way or putting somebody else in harm's way. Number 5, do not bring animals into the pool area, mainly just to keep things clean, and you don't know, maybe somebody has an allergy to that animal, and so we don't want to put someone at risk for that. Number 6, diaper changing in the pool deck is prohibited. Once again, just a sanitation thing. Make sure we're not getting any waste around the pool deck. Number 7, glass and shatterable items are prohibited in the pool area. Prohibited means not allowed, so we just don't want any glass or anything that can shatter in here, because we don't want those glass shards or pieces to spread out and possibly hurt somebody if they were to touch them. Okay. 8, all non-toilet trained pool users must wear a swim diaper. A swim diaper is a specially designed diaper that works in the pool, and it doesn't soak up all the water like a normal diaper would. Okay. And then there's typically kind of a maximum capacity to pools. At this pool, the maximum is 248 patrons. Okay, and so we put a maximum on that sort of thing to make sure that there's not too many people, because if there are too many people, it's hard for lifeguards to stay safe, and it's hard for swimmers to stay safe as well. All right, so that is kind of a lot of the safety things. There's a tornado shelter over there, one of the locker rooms. The locker rooms here are tornado shelters. So whenever you go for a swim or go to the pool, just familiarize yourself with the different things that are put in place to try to ensure safety in the pool. Okay, so that was our safety topic: wave, tide, or ride. Follow the guide. All right, and obviously waves and tides and rides, right? Like you could be at a pool that has slides, you know, so make sure you're always following the lifeguard's instructions before you go down the slide. If you've ever done a rafting tour or gone tubing with a group where there's an instructor, just always make sure you're following that instructor's guide. Or if you've ever been on a boat tour, same thing. You know, they're going to give you a list of rules, a list of things you can go to and use in case of emergency. So just pay attention to your environment and follow the people that are in charge and the rules that are put in place, because they're there for a reason. It's to keep you safe. Okay? All right, so today I want to talk to you a little bit about a flip turn. What is a flip turn? Why do we use it? And what's the best way to try to practice a flip turn at home? Okay, so a flip turn is used when you are swimming down the lane and you're approaching the wall and you want to quickly transition to push off the wall to start swimming back to the other side. Okay, a flip turn is typically used with freestyle. Okay, so you're on your stomach and you're going to take a stroke to go into a flip. Okay, you also use a flip turn with backstroke as well. So you're swimming that backstroke. There's typically a set of flags. So the flags are not up here today, but there is a flag pole. So there's a set of flags here, and there's also a set of flags down at the other end. Those flags tell you how close you are to the wall. So in backstroke, you're going to be swimming that stroke, and then when you see those flags, you're going to have a backstroke count. So let's say your backstroke count is 4 strokes. Okay, so if you have a count of 4 strokes before you hit that wall, then you're actually going to take 3 backstroke strokes, and then you're going to roll over onto your stomach and take 1 freestyle stroke to get into that flip. Okay, so freestyle and backstroke, you use a flip turn. A flip turn is essentially a somersault. Okay, so you're flipping, you're tucking in your chin, you're getting yourself into a tiny little ball, and then you're doing a somersault, okay? So one thing that you can practice at home is doing a somersault, right? So doing a somersault, you just tuck into a ball, and then you roll, and you get on your back, and you do a flip, all right? So it's gonna look just like this. So just like that, all right? Tuck in your head so that you're not hitting your head while you do that, but do it in the grass, all right? So do it in your front yard or your backyard. Just work on those flips, because that's essentially all that a flip turn is you're swimming into the wall, you're tucking in, you're doing that somersault, and then you plant your feet on the wall, and then you push off into that nice tight streamline, okay? So flip turn is essentially a somersault. When you go into that somersault, you want to keep your hands in. That's kind of the key component to having a good flip turn. So you're going to take, so let's pretend we're doing freestyle. Take that stroke. Your arms are going to be at your side. You're then going to keep your elbows close to your body. Do a flip and initiate that flip with your hands pushing water to your shoulders. Okay, so freestyle, freestyle, hands are at my side, boom. Notice that my elbows and my arms and everything here is tucked in tight, nice and close to my body. I do my flip, and then when I open up and I plant my feet on the wall, my arms are in a good position to push into that streamline, okay? So practice that somersault, but then also practice just swimming on land, okay? So just pretend like you're doing some freestyle, and then practice that motion of keeping your arms in close, pushing that fake water, right? Pushing that air to your shoulders and tucking in tight for that turn, okay? All right, that is what we have for today. Next time, we're gonna talk about another safety topic, and then we are also going to be discussing an open turn. So freestyle and backstroke, we use flip turns. Next time we're going to talk about what strokes use an open turn, what do they look like, and what's the best way to practice these at home, okay? See you next time, bye.